Welcome, Crows fans, to Two Crows Podcast, episode 10.
Episode 10.
Episode 10.
Anthony, get around it.
Can you believe that already? Episode
Yeah, I can
10.
actually, because last week was
It's
episode...
the 7th of May
I know,
already.
today's the 7th of May.
Freaking hell.
Oh, no, it's good, isn't it?
Years
Take
flying
the
by.
lead, son. Take the lead. Off you go.
We'll be in finals, playing finals very shortly.
Oh,
That's how quick
jeez.
the year's going,
It
Ali.
is moving pretty damn.
It's
Sitting
moving.
third on the ladder,
Sitting
Crows
third
fans.
at Ali.
Jeez.
Sitting third. No, I was pretty impressed with that win.
Except for like 20 minutes in the second quarter.
That second quarter, I hurt my finger.
Yeah. had a lounge incident.
Was a bit angry with the bench.
Yeah. At the game, we were yelling pretty loud, hollering and hooting. Cheer squad must. Props out to the cheer squad. They were definitely trying to get themselves up.
Speaking
some
of
of
the
them
cheer
are.
squad,
You know what? Speaking of the cheer squad, because I know you've given them a few cracks every now and
did
then.
you see the smart ass reply from?
I saw Mark. Don't mention names.
From one of those.
But you got to remember, there's some supporters
Were we loud enough tonight, Anthony?
that were in the squad that do cheer, and then there's a whole heap of them that just sit there politely and expect all the others to do the heavy lifting. No, it isn't. Don't just rump it all on them.
Well, look,
angry first thing here. Hey, Anthony.
At the end of the
When is a
day,
hamstring not a hamstring?
ask Don Pike.
There's pork-related incidences happening down at Cromania. Not kosher. Not kosher.
Plenty. Well, Don Pike.
Well,
he was carrying on his own backside there.
He did come out in the presser before and say, I'm pretty confident the hamstrings are gone.
But you know.
Next minute.
Does he realise that we've had...
I think he
this
would.
is our 8th.
I'm pretty
and
sure...
And those players who have had hamstrings potentially can have another hamstring.
I'm pretty
sure... So you can't
sure
say that he's
Don
confidently...
Pike would be aware of how many hamstrings
Has he been at spin classes?
He's been... I didn't see him down at the gym. Only the old lattes were down there talking about soft pears and stuff. So, rotten fruit.
They're stinky, aren't they? They're literally rotten at the moment. But we won't talk them down too much.
Oh, absolutely not. No.
Because they might just
Showdown
come out
is a level playing field. No, Showdown's a level playing
right,
field. We'll get back onto the Showdown later, but post-match review, the things that you liked, Anthony? Things you liked.
Well, from an individual player point of view...
Anything you like, Sonny.
Well, I like Douglas for starters.
How about, I'm going to call him Grange Hermitage.
85% efficiency, Ali.
Call him Grange Hermitage.
Oh, he's getting better with age.
Yeah, he's just like a fine wine. I was going to call him Cab Sav, because he's...
The last 2 years...
well, especially this year. Yeah, last year.
No, the last 2 years he got back to that goal kicking
unrestricted free agent that no one's talking about.
Yeah, no, we've got to get him signed up. 1 year deal.
We'll sign.
We've got to get him to 300 games. 2 years?
I reckon 2. I reckon on the form he's showing.
Oh, yeah,
everyone writes him off every year, and then he just... I don't know what they've done with him, but he's really lifted and is doing some very important things during the game. Loved him.
Oh, absolutely.
And
he got us going.
Dare I say
half.
it, was the one that provided the most leadership. Follow the leader, because let's face it, that's been an issue with Tex off the ground.
Yeah.
That's been an issue.
Oh, well, we've seen
Am I
against... no, you're not wrong. In the second half against Gold Coast.
Lack of leadership. Bang, straight up.
The other thing that impressed him with Douglas was just his link play.
Oh.
Just linking up. 12 score involvements, Ali.
12 is huge.
And kicked 2 goals himself.
Absolutely. What did he run at percent?
85%.
85. Still going for that.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. I mean, Dougsie, perfect 10. He did a Bo Derek. Do you know what a Bo Derek is, Ian?
No, I don't.
There was a movie called 10 because she was a perfect 10, starring Bo Derek.
Okay.
So you would see on the podcast I've said Miller did a Bo Derek.
I did see that, actually.
You were going, what the hell is she talking about? Old fart.
I just ignored it.
Douglas did a Bo Derek. That's what that means. It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
It's a great thing.
Yeah.
If she's a 10.
There was some... she was a 10. This was... Should we go into our 3, 2, 1 and then... Because a lot of what we want to talk about is probably going to revolve around involve these players. Would that be correct?
Yeah.
Number 1, Cab Sav, Grange Hermitage. You give him the name. We'll spout
Douglas.
it. Richard.
Dougsie.
Hey, Dougie! Any parents
You've been watching
ABC
Kids.
Little Bear's been over.
Is that what you do?
Yeah, I do.
I don't blame it on the next door neighbour's kid.
Phone Charlie. Hey, Bear. He loves Dougie. Dougie's
you're
funny.
really sitting.
He's funny.
You're really sitting there on 3:30, Ali.
Yeah, he fell asleep. I kept watching.
Ah.
Just rewound it.
I've actually seen a
watched
bit of that myself.
It's funny.
To be honest,
It's funny. Number 2.
Gals.
Best, yeah.
Gecko hands.
Had to be Gecko
Back
hands
to his
himself.
all-time best, wasn't he?
Well,
Punking those balls.
he was lucky because I had him dropped.
Oh, I had him dropped a couple of weeks ago too. For sure.
And I was like, geez, he needs a big game.
Where
did that come
what
from?
did Mark
All of a sudden
Prosciutto?
I didn't hear that, but his marking was outstanding.
Oh.
His Mark of the Year contender, and he did one that was between players that he had no right to mark. Like, we watched it.
He was
down
meeting the
southern
ball
edge.
at the highest point.
Perfectly put.
Mm.
Is that what Roo said?
No, that's what I
What
just...
did Roo say?
Roo said last week against the Gold Coast Suns
Mm-hmm.
that he's in a bit of a form slump, but he's not far away from breaking a game open.
Jeez, Roo, can you say that about a few others?
So that's what Roo said
True.
last week against the
Take
Gold
that.
Coast.
Thank you, Rupert.
But yeah, no, he was... Mitch McGovern was really meeting
And
that
he's
ball
kicking.
at the, on point.
And have a look at the gifts again. I'm going to bang on about these. But there's some funny ones. His
They
little
get you
salutes.
excited, those gifts.
I do. They're funny because it just gives you a little inside world to the relationship between players.
Yeah, it does.
That he had with
Speaking
Dougsie,
of that,
and he
yeah.
had it with Fogg.
Mm.
So if he's already getting that relationship with Fogg, now that's a future.
Communication and linguistics is really...
But that's our
repetition.
that's our future.
For sure.
So Tex and Eddie have their little thing.
Yeah.
And Caaarlton joins. Like there's, and I love that. They're not big, flashy, and you got to pay attention or watch them in a replay or a GIF. You got to, you know what I mean? Like you can't
body
always pick them up.
language and stuff. Yeah, for sure.
But they're just little hand signals and shakes, and you know.
No. What was that?
Yeah, then you can hit them and stuff like that. But I loved it.
No.
I thought that was great. I love that.
No, it's...
That shows
it's
a
chemistry, isn't
gelling
it?
and a chemistry and relationship between the players. But anyway, number 3, could not go past this man. Now, there was another one vying for it. But I think this man himself,
Yeah.
some of the things he did, and just to give you an idea, involves his hands. Sounds mysterious, doesn't it?
It does.
Hands.
What's your model?
Hand model. It could be.
Could be.
And if you're watching the commentary, you probably would have mentioned it at least, I don't know, 1,000 times that he was an ex-basketballer. Hugh Greenwood, man of the moment. Come on, Hughie.
Hashtag TwoCrows. That's
Hashtag TwoCrows. Get on with it.
He wasn't lying when he said that he feels the best he's ever felt.
Whew.
Because he's playing pretty damn good.
His tackles, that big
And
tackle on Cruiser,
stick, Ali, they stick.
but and the pressure and something that I'm gonna.
Hands
Can
out
I
of
give
trouble.
myself props for something?
Yeah,
Can I
go
do
on.
myself?
Talk yourself up.
I will.
Toot,
Can I?
friggin'
No,
toot.
I'm not as good as you, Ant. I
Would
cannot.
you put it on Twitter?
Cannot match it with you, and I don't put it on Twitter. I forgot to crack you about that. But I did mention that they should tag Team Crips with who?
Yeah, with
Greenwood and Caaarlton.
Yeah, like
and
what
what
they
did
did. They did it. That
Yeah,
first quarter.
not that I'm saying I had any responsibility.
No,
of
but they
playing that.
learned. But they took it from the Sydney game.
Exactly.
When they did
and they're
it
not
to
doing
Kennedy.
it every game.
No,
so
they're
there's
just
an
doing it
element
to
of
their
surprise.
most damaging mid.
And I actually like that. That's
Yeah.
a new aspect of
Don
the game
Pike,
plan
Ali,
that
I want
Pike
to
has
talk
added.
about him.
Yep. Can we do this and then we'll talk about Pike's?
Yeah,
Is that all right,
for
mate?
sure.
Is that all right?
That's
Do you want
fine.
to tweet it out while I'm
No,
sitting
no,
there?
no.
Okay, I'm just
I
gonna
haven't
listen.
tweeted for a little while.
It's probably
so-
a good thing you're getting smacked. We could do a whole session on
Except
mean
for
tweets
Cindy.
that Anthony's been copping on his private
I
account.
might do a dehydrated letter. So.
That was Bo. He said that after he was the one that got it read out. He's on Facebook.
I did
And
say that.
yeah, that's funny. But anyway, Greenwood, his handwork, his intercepts, his pressure, his tackling, his goals,
Smarts around goal.
and getting it 2 players. D-Mac finally got reward. Now, you said people still smashing D-Mac.
Yeah.
He did some great things.
Yeah.
He didn't hit as many bodies, which means he saw the game out, which I really liked. He actually got to the
His
end of the
body
game.
wasn't in shock.
But he got a goal at the end. I thought that was good reward for effort. Were you happy with
Absolutely, yeah. He got that nice handball from Greenwood. Once again, his hands.
that? But I told you.
I need to see Greenwood's hands.
He's got a long reach. He's got a long reach. That's
He's
what it
got
is.
very long
Him
arms,
and Cam
hasn't
have
he?
both got long reaches, which I think is what makes them good for tackles
See,
and tagging, because it's
they can-
deceptive how far they can get in there.
And
Cam is
and
back
they
in
can
my
deflect
good books.
the ball.
And Cam
I'm
is
going
back.
to use a bit of netball term here.
Don't
Deflect
you
the ball.
dare use netball
Well-
terms in this room. Oh,
You know, deflecting.
spit on you.
Well, I've been watching a bit of the netball, actually.
Spit on you.
I've been watching
I
that
can't
new
stand
concept. I don't understand it. but
You're not supposed to.
I'm
No
just-
offence to any netballers out there, love your work. It's just not for me. That's all. You can't hit anybody.
They're like 1, 2, 3, thunder.
No. You get the ball and you stop. I never could compute that. So
Oh, they
that's
stop
just
and
me. They get a knee
and they-
injury to an ACL.
or ankles, lots of ankles.
Yeah, exactly. So Hugh Greenwood, champion, absolutely champion, and honorary mention for the man
He
that
was
broke a record for the AFL. Did you know that? Rory Laird has broken a record for the
yes,
AFL.
he has. For
First
30.
7 games of 30 possessions and above. Broke his old record of 6 games. 6 games in that last week.
He's in all Australian form.
Not getting any recognition. That's
Shit,
fine.
no.
He'll probably be lucky to scrape in.
It's there's such.
Yeah, we know that. We know that, Ant.
You know, I'm
But-
sick of smashing him on Twitter. So
But
I've got to do it through this forum.
Yeah,
Through our
look,
podcast.
absolutely. It's our podcast and they can't tell us what to do.
Yeah.
So, do you want to talk about something about Don Pike you mentioned?
Yeah, Don Pike.
Wax lyrical for me.
I can tell he has learnt a lot from the grand final loss, Ali.
And what?
I can just tell.
List some things for me. Ant, let's list them.
Well, first of all, 12 months ago, Don Pike was very much system-based.
Mm-hmm.
He would back our system in, predominantly.
What do you mean? Just give
So
the people
he'd
a
rather
visual.
run with how we want to play rather than worry about the opposition.
And he used to even say that in presses.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's right. But I'm noticing this year that... But I don't know if this is having more relationship and building that relationship with his players a little bit more.
Or is it just
Therefore,
the evolution of his coaching plan?
That's right. And I talked
Or
about
is he
that
learning?
next layer.
Yep.
Or is it a learning? But his coaching this year...
We've got burnt a couple times.
Yeah, against Collingwood, we
Yep.
got burnt.
Horribly
but
burnt.
I think we were all off, and I don't think they were coached all that well that going into that game.
No, and
I
maybe we
couldn't
tried
quite
things and we
see
didn't.
what
Something
they
found-
were.
we went back to our old,
Yeah.
let's focus on what we want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Something didn't quite work.
post the Collingwood game, there's been a lot of change up within game,
Yes.
and even within breaks.
Yes, like you mean quarter time.
Quarters like
Like
even,
how we come out.
That's right. Like half time, third quarter, we kick the ball more
Yes.
rather than wanting to handball.
Handball, because I was actually getting really
Because
frustrated.
our field kicking is elite. Our kicking, our skill of kicking,
As long as we're not bomb kicking it, it is
Which-
elite. If we're kicking to a
which we
target.
did do that a fair bit in that second quarter.
Yes.
See, like, you know why Caaarlton got the game on their terms, don't you? Because they went even numbers in the forward line. I tweeted.
And they
Now,
put
I
an
will
extra.
say that I did
And
tweet.
they did an extra. They did drop an extra. They had 2 spare for a while.
They needed to put an extra man. But we should have really also put another one up at the contest as well.
But what we should have done is instead of kicking to the boundary, because if you were watching the game, they punched it out.
Yeah.
That was their intent.
wanted-
Now,
yeah.
that was, I know you can't get paid deliberate, but their intent was never to keep the ball in play.
No, they wanted to get two
It
hands
was actually
and
just
fist it.
to get it over the boundary. Even times when they could mark it, they were punching it directly over the boundary line.
And also,
We adjusted to that. And I liked that.
Cripps got off the chain in that second quarter too.
Yep.
We went away from what
we were
doing with those.
But go back to what you were saying though about Pikey. So the first years
well,
was how we
well,
want to
we're not-
play, and more than how they want to play.
Correct.
So now you think we're focusing a bit more on what the Oppo do, and we're taking that into
focusing
consideration.
more on their strengths and taking away that strength and turning
Okay.
it into a weakness. Do you know what I mean? We're taking that strength away, whereas I thought, dare I say, at the grand final, we allowed...
Well, that's what Dimmer said. He took our strength
We
away.
allowed...
Dimmer said he took our strength away.
We needed to dictate them. We needed to come out at half-time. I knew we were on the ropes going into half-time. We needed to come out with a different plan. We didn't, though.
We backed our system in, didn't
But
we?
I think Don
Now-
Pike has learned from that grand final, fingers crossed, but it looks like it. At this stage, it looks
At this
like
stage, it looks
it
good.
looks good.
Yeah.
But
Grand
is that
finals are different
having
to the main
another
season.
different coaching, different coaches, different
Yeah,
assistant
Franco,
coaches, Franco's
Hart,
part?
Or is it just the evolution?
Or is it just him adding to his repertoire?
Or is it due to the injuries and having to be flexible with the playing group?
Rather,
Instead of just going, well, you play here, you play here, you play here, and you play it, he's had no
rather
choice.
than having role players.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And now everyone, okay, now we're going to move you back. Yeah, that's a familiar position to you, but like Dougsie was playing back, now he's full, but he's actually got his two-way game running.
But
he had a
he's
problem
got
with
more
that.
time in the midfield at the moment too, which he's
And he's
really enjoying.
bloody good at it.
Absolutely he is.
But his two-way running's improved.
Yes,
He
it
was
has.
very one-dimensional.
He was.
Seeds got his game together. They've found his spot.
We've found his spot.
Unfortunately, there's a pork-related injury to Miller that we're unsure of what it is. So
tomorrow we'll find that out.
We know what
Tuesday.
it is. Come on.
Oh, it's a hamstring.
Of course it is.
It's you know,
pork-related incident.
We'll have no bacon left.
Yeah, the bacon stores will be gone.
And look, that's concerning. Look,
but
they can go to spin classes as well.
Yeah, they're down at the gym. He's not even bothered going to spin class. He'd be sitting there going, he's just shrugging his shoulders.
But it's testament to our depth.
Anything else you think the Pikes is doing different while I'm questioning you on this?
I'm thinking he's got more of an edge to him too. I think he's
a bit more pissy.
He is pissy.
Yeah, I love it.
I think deep down he is pissed off that he lost that grand final. They lost that grand final.
I don't think everything comes back to that.
I think he's very annoyed at it. Absolutely. And
nah, I don't think that.
He admitted himself that he could have done things differently.
Yeah, but that's not going to be every game.
I know that, but he's got that edge because he wants to. You know, we were 40 points from winning a grand final. Do you know what I mean? Like we were so close but so far.
Yeah, exactly. Almost pregnant. But do you know what I mean? I think that's a deep motivator. But he's not sitting there every game.
Well, we know he can take us to it.
That. He's not going all
No, but he's got.
I'm just not getting it. I know what you're trying to say.
He's got an edge about him. He's got an edge about him.
Well, I think he stopped taking.
He's grumpy.
Pardon me. He stopped taking his shit from all the commentators. He's like, you know what?
He's grumpy.
Well, no, they just.
No, he's grumpy because I seen him giving the boys a bit of a spray the other night.
Yeah, but maybe he's got his relationships now, and he's more comfortable doing that. Because before he's still feeling out and
even Rocket Eade was praising Don Pike that he's changed his tactics.
Yeah. And instead of just going, we always play to our weapons, right? They call them our weapons. What's your best part? But I think he's adding to that. Let's face it, who would have picked...
Defensively, we're better as well.
Even though we're ranked crap in forward defence, for forward pressure. But I think the identification of Greenwood and Caaarlton, even though Cam frustrates me, but he hasn't played a lot of games.
No, he hasn't.
But he's on the rookie list. Come last year, he wouldn't be able to play. Well, he would be able to because of Bob Smith, but him and Greenwood, just how they work, and we've commented on this before. They've got chemistry
they've got a relationship off the field.
Exactly, so they work well together. Yeah. That is smart football. That's the stuff I'm talking about. Yeah. Mitch McGovern with his relationships with these other players. I'd never take that away.
On the Crow show the other Sunday, UniSA, one of our sponsors, said a lot of work with communication.
As long as they don't get caught up in the science of it and actually just apply it.
Well, they've got pie graphs and all sorts.
Exactly, that's not communication. I can show you a pie graph all that stuff. Yeah, I understand.
It's interesting, and every club's looking for an edge. So, and Pikey is very much, if we sit still, clubs will go past us. Over you. So he's very much about evolving himself, the club, but also his players.
Clubs aren't scared of us anymore. We don't have that element of surprise anymore. So that's why we have to change it up and evolve our game plan, which I like.
Which I like, and we're doing that thus far. But are we going to revert back to our system when we do get our
when we get put under the... I'm actually... And that is more... I know it sounds really weird. If we had all our best players on the field, would we be playing this good? You know those flashes of brilliance.
Well, we're 5-2. Like, there wouldn't be too many clubs that would have coped this well with injuries. We've had an injury out of every game to date, Ali. Every game we've had a hamstring.
Or before the season started.
Even before the season. Like, that is testament to not only the coaching, but the development.
Yep. And the players now are getting shot. And the players
to understand that this is my role. I just go and execute that, and I might keep my position.
Well, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
You've got your Dudos. You've got your Galucci's, you've got your Paholkis.
Yep.
Miller didn't play bugger all last year. Caaarlton played bugger all last year. Fogg's come in. Yep. Look at those names alone.
I know.
Otten only just come back into the side.
Fogs has only been in the system for 8 months.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So that's what I'm getting at, is we've got all this stuff, but they're being exposed. And that was one thing that we were not good at, was getting into players, because we had
minimal injuries. The last 2 years we've played 29 to 30 players.
But remember I said a couple of podcasts ago was that Pikey often mentioned the energy a new player brings.
Yeah.
And I think he's learnt the benefit of that, Sydney are very smart at it. I know
very smart.
Tracking is good, but they're still in the 8. Just remember that.
Well, they did that last year when they were 0 and 6.
Buddy's still out, isn't he?
That's right, and they're developing Haywood.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
He played brilliantly.
He had a great game on Saturday night.
So now that's exposing him to a level that if Buddy was it, he necessarily wouldn't be.
But what I'm really like this time last year, Sydney have had their first win.
Yes.
They were 0 and 6.
Yes, still played
last
finals.
year, still played finals. But with us, we've had these injuries to key personnel. We're 5 and 2.
You can't get more key than your captain and vice captain can.
We're 5 and 2, Ali.
You take it.
You take it.
Absolutely.
You take it every day of the week. And like Gibbs has stepped up, you know.
Well, okay.
Players have stepped up.
Hang on, Betts is back in. All Australian.
Yeah, 3-time All Australian.
Now he is.
You know?
But do you know what I mean? And look at the players. Look at Gibbs.
It excites me. It really excites me with what they do.
I just want to mention that name, Gibbs.
What they're doing at Westlake.
How good is Gibbs just slotted into there?
He's just slotted in wonderfully.
Beautifully. But I suppose we'll get back onto the other thing. Betts being back. Was that good?
Are you happy with what you're seeing though?
Yes.
Because I am.
We do some things that frustrate me.
Yeah, but that
like
comes
the second
with
quarter. And I know we can't have a whole game on our terms.
No, not today.
But I would like to see us kick back in without waiting to the end of a quarter. I'd like to see it change during the game and not fade off. If they come out hard,
I agree with that.
We wrestle it back before the end of the quarter.
Yeah, I agree
and
with that.
And if they hit us hard at the end of the quarter, we start pulling it back before that siren goes.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Because that last 5 minutes often used to scare me.
Did they get a goal in junk time?
I can't remember.
Which
I think
brought back to 17 points.
16 at the brain break.
Yeah.
But to still come out and win by 55 is pretty damn fine.
That's right.
So, so there was a lot of good things I did like. There were some things. The thing I disliked the most about the game, Caaarlton's outfit.
It looked like Grandma had just washed their whites and greys and dark.
And those little pocket things, they're supposed to be for wiping their hands.
Wiping their hands. Brendan Favola came up with that stupid idea.
It didn't help him. Hasn't helped him yet.
No,
I'm just saying.
0 and 7.
Just saying. But yeah, so 3, 2, 1, the post-match review. Can't wait. Hopefully, we'll talk about the ins and outs coming up later.
Did we talk about Laird?
Rory Laird, yeah, we did with his awards there. But mover, shakers, tankers, and fakers.
Well,
Anthony,
Ali, the mover has to be Greenwood.
Absolutely, Hugh baby. What about his passion after he kicked that goal? Come on. Yeah, I love it.
No, let's go. Let's go.
He was on. I love that.
Was
shakers. Who have we got in there for shakers this weekend? Dougsie,
sure.
He definitely.
And then North Melbourne, Ali. Brad Scott can coach.
God, that goes from different from last week where you go, Brad Scott can't coach. You always smashing him.
Oh, I don't like the Scott brothers.
Yeah, I know, that's probably why.
You know that...
Nothing to do with the teams.
No, it's got nothing to do with it. But you can see... You know, you look for small signs and you can really see...
How big are they, small signs? Like about 3 inches?
To see how a team wants to play. And what their DNA is as a team.
Jesus, getting very medicinal.
And you can really see how North want to move the ball.
Okay, I think if you took out Brownie out of there...
No, they've got a pretty good midfield. I think their midfield's pretty underrated.
We wanted Cunningham, remember?
Yeah.
Oh, I did. I wanted him. Cunnington.
Cunningham plays for...
Cunnington is Sydney, isn't he?
Yeah, one of the two. Sydney.
But North Melbourne will be the shakers because they took down, like
Sydney by
Sydney,
2 points.
2 points, and that was a cracking game.
They're a little bit poor on their home deck this year, aren't they?
That's just weird. I'm wondering if there's a negative emotional attachment to it because I had a lot of sad stuff happen for Gary Rowan.
Did you see Gary Rowan bring his little baby
little one out? Yeah.
Very tiny baby.
Well, they're twins and preemie, so...
But...
I think I'm wondering if there's, like we had, there's some emotional attachment.
Why isn't Gary Lyon talking about that?
What? Oh, constantly and continually.
Like he did about Aaron Phillips putting the 2 twins in the Premiership Cup.
Oh, yeah.
Gary Rowan's coming out with a little premature... Tiny baby.
I forgot about... Yeah, can you refresh people's memory about what Gary Lyon was ranking on about?
When 2017, when we won the inaugural AFLW...
And he's done this with men as well. He's done this in the men's league as well.
Has he?
Mm-hmm. That's where it came from originally. He also was banging on about... players.
Aaron Phillips had a photo taken with her twins.
Yeah, I know.
Sitting in the Premiership Cup.
It was great.
And Gary Lyon on his morning show on SDN.
Don't talk about don't say what. Just say radio show.
On his radio show, morning talkback show.
Yeah.
saying that it's dangerous for Erin Phillips to be putting her twins in the Premiership Cup.
Why? What, are the kids going to catch something, or the kids going to give something?
Like, come on, buddy. It's just because it's the Crows.
Yeah, well, he was also saying the kids shouldn't be brought onto the ground to run through the banner either, like when they bring their kids through. He was also
it's been happening for years. He took his kids
He was banging on about that they shouldn't be allowed on the ground.
Well, he took. I remember he took his sons through there. So
I don't know what he's doing.
Hypocrite.
I do know another thing for around the traps that I need to bring up there, but we'll have a look at that. So tankers. Speaking of where I was headed with my thoughts, tankers, Anthony, who have we got up there tonight?
They can all but kiss their final hopes goodbye.
Tanking?
Oh my golly gosh.
Draft picks?
Terrible.
Draft picks?
They do have draft.
Oh, they're 15.
Yeah.
Wow, 15. Just looking at a live ladder here, folks. Live ladder. Here in
Hashtag.
TwoCrows podcast.
We've got lots of...
Got everything going on. You can see the whiteball, lights flashing.
Technological advancements in hashtag TwoCrows
We're waxing electrical in here now. Fakers. Already spoken to that.
Sydney at home.
Just Sydney at home. I don't even know what's going on, but something's going on.
They're struggling to move the ball effectively.
Okay, we'll just put that out there. Fair enough.
On their home deck. No, if you watch them against us, they really struggle to move the ball.
Which is weird.
It's bizarre.
Are they changing their game plan around some new players?
Yeah, well, they've got some new ones.
Isaac Heaney come to be a Crow. Just putting it out there.
Yeah. I actually wouldn't mind that Gary Rowan.
No, I'd rather
I wanted
Haywood.
him... I wanted both...
Haywood.
Yeah, I'll take Haywood. I wanted Mitchell too.
You did. But, you know what? Don't matter.
Imagine him at the Crows. Oh, baby.
I couldn't actually, because it's not going to happen.
No, it's not going to happen, but...
Okay, Media Meltdown, moving right along. Twitter tweets. Anyone ever got a crack on Twitter? And?
Yeah, I'm going to crack our mate. The dehydrated lettuce cane corn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what do you want to crack Kane about? Just gentle, but, you know.
I laugh at Cane Corns when he says that he doesn't take things... You know, he runs a segment of Twitter...
Mean tweets.
Yeah,
you mentioned this last week.
Oh, did I?
Yes. I see you just copied it from all the American shows.
I love how he gets really personal. So he says that it doesn't offend him in his segment.
But he'll give someone else a...
But he'll go and get personal and speak ill about someone else. Like...
I know,
You're being a hypocrite, Kane. Like, you're saying it's not hurting your feelings.
Take this personal, but here's some personal crack back at you.
Like, he told someone, the guy was quite a large guy, he told him to go to the gym.
Oh, that's getting into dangerous territory in this day and age.
Go to the gym.
Why? What's there? Is that the spin classes all the Pear are taking?
Yeah, that's what he said with this large...
You got to be, you know...
You got to pick
because he might be a hefty or have heft.
And then
he can't have a comment or an opinion.
And then he's smashing someone... Ryan Buckland, have you seen him around?
No.
Oh, he writes for On Ballers.
Okay.
And he's smashing this poor Ryan with how many followers he's got on his On Ballers. He's got over 500 plus followers. And he's saying, that's
because he's getting personal, because it's like, I know you are, but what am I?
Yeah, that's right. And what about...
what you do when you crack someone because they haven't got many followers, it's sort of what you do, get personal.
I've only done that once. No. Well,
just reminding you, Anne.
These people who don't have a profile picture, at least have something.
I don't.
Yeah, me.
Good, I look like that. I look like nothing, don't I?
But, and then there's, what about Michelangelo saying that the...
The shouter. He goes to the president.
That was funny, wasn't it? That's
just like here, everyone can have a look. I've got a file
on you.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, if they have...
But he's done that to me before, Michelangelo.
He's
threatened me before.
Favourite thing.
He loves threatening, like he tries to get you all nervous, like Michelangelo.
Yeah. Michelangelo, I don't... Cops, hang on. Nah, they're not here, Aunt. You're fine. Yep, you're fine.
Like...
He just says and does things because he's silly. He's a petty man. Tom Petty.
He's... you know, he's the chief sports editor now. He's not the chief football writer.
No, because he doesn't know anything about football for starters. That's probably where it...
What did you say in an article today that he wants to... have a time out.
I don't know. He was kicking the Crows about something. I stopped reading it.
He's always kicking the Crow.
I stopped reading it. I
don't
want to read it out. Don't want to read it out.
He'll write an article.
That just gets him attention, and that's all he wants.
He'll have a negative article out by the end of the week. Watch this space on the Crows.
What? You expect a positive one?
No, but
Anthony, that's like shooting pigs in a barrel.
No, but he'll have some stupid story.
Of course he will. Don't read it. That's what I do.
No, I don't read it, but I'm just saying. I can't give him oxygen. He's blocked me.
Yeah, I know. You mention that every week too. I
wish he hadn't blocked me.
You got him blocked on TwoCrows too. Now I can't even check up to.
Well, he blocks anyone who asks him a question.
But anyway, have you heard? I heard you've been down at the fruit and veg shop.
Oh,
buying veggies. Yeah, pears a bit soft.
Rotten.
It's soft. They're soft pears.
They're rotting.
No, they're soft.
Mm.
A bit soft. Even Ken said they got soft pears.
That's a bit.
He's got a pair of soft ones down at Alvin. That's what he said. I just repeat it.
And look,
can we move right along? Let me quickly get on my bike.
I'm
see myself out.
I'm gonna whack the Pear here.
I think we do it every week. It's
no,
Showdown week.
No, I'm not going to say anything because I told Cindy off for being salty. So
Yeah.
I'm not going to be a hypocrite.
Don't be salty. Yeah, you are. That's okay. You're allowed to. We can. What about anyone to shut your pie hole? I do have some from our fabulous Twitter followers. At hashtag
TwoCrows.
That's the one. I've got someone's name here. Kelly B. Thank you for following there. Hope you're listening.
Kelly,
B.
Nice. Yeah. Follow me too.
Yeah. It's not all about you, Anthony, despite what you think. How many
followers have we got? We need to get that up.
Get some more followers out there. Get us out there. Retweet us. Just so Kane Coons can hey, followers got. But anyway, just some comments.
You need to smash him off TwoCrows.
This were comments from our Twitter fans.
Yeah.
And I try and like as many as I can because some of them come up with really funny stuff and I love it. But someone Kelly's coming up, but the other stuff was...
They're pretty funny people.
All they mentioned in the commentary team was how good Caaarlton were and how good they will be. And taking steps forward from a 55-point loss, which is their second biggest loss for the year.
Hashtag deluded.
Hashtag VFL delusions. And Kelly B, here's yours. As I understand it, yes, there was no wind. Apparently that got mentioned. This was the top 3 for the commentators. Yes, Greenwood is an ex-basketballer. And yes, Fogarty is set for stardom. Rinse, wash, repeat.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that every game.
They don't know anything about our players. They pick 1 or 2, and then all they can talk about it is that. So, do you know what I mean? I bet you... If BT was commentating, which I hope he wasn't, because I don't think he was, because people would have smashed him.
No, he wasn't commentating.
Imagine Duday's miss, that would have been replayed.
Brian Taylor.
He can go away. That's all I can say. Because
do you know what?
Oh, and Bryce Gibbs is an ex-Caaarlton player. Did you know that?
We didn't know that.
Didn't know that.
Didn't know that.
Did not.
And what about this stupid question? Did you see they asked Source the question, what's it like coming up against your ex-teammates? He goes, look, I don't know, I've been out of the club for 8 years. 8 years. He goes, you have to ask Gibbsy that. That's
hashtag fact-checking.
Yeah, he goes, I don't know.
You've been enjoying your time here in Adelaide. Do you miss your ex-Caaarlton
He's played in it. I think he's played 150 games for us, hasn't he?
And how many played for them? 30, 15 or 30?
Like, seriously.
He's not.
I love how he said, look, I've been out of the club for 8 years.
I know, I think I did hear that. I thought it was funny. Any sidebar? Actually, what, you want to correct someone else?
I did have something.
I do have something too.
That's right.
That's right.
Saturday I went and got my hair cut.
Good on you, Anthony. All of them or just one of them? I need more tea. Yeah.
And I put it over the Triple M, and I had the privilege of hearing Dennis Committee.
Oh, hang on, here we go. Like a cork in the ocean. Miss him?
Have I missed him?
What was he calling?
Have I missed him? He was calling because he only does the WA teams. He was calling the Pear and West Coast game.
I know, there's good commentators and then
There is... And you know what, I'm going to call it now, the commentating on telly at the moment is absolutely crap.
It's poor.
It's crap.
It's poor. Well,
but commentating on the radio is just pure commentary.
Yeah, well the other...
That's why I love James Brayshaw, because he actually commentates the game.
Well see, the other thing is, there's times now, last year they used to have a lot more ex-footballers than your Jammies and all that type of thing.
Jamie.
But all
What's
they did
all
they used to talk about was how they played the game or what they did or remember this person. I want to know what's going on the field, and if you've got a little bit of background information on a player that's on the field, not off, on the field, and not the same thing you've mentioned 5 times already, go for it, but not during a crucial part of the game or a set of play.
I agree.
When you're waiting for the ball to bounce again, when there's a stoppage, maybe mention it.
Yeah.
Commentate the bloody game.
I'll tell you, there is 3 on Fox Footy.
Mm-hmm.
The 3 that go hand in glove at the moment is Anthony Hudson,
I couldn't think of his name.
Lyon, and Jason Dunstall. They are the best 3 to listen to. Right at the moment.
Gary Lyon.
They are the best 3 to listen to because Gary Lyon has actually got a really good football head. And he actually explains, because you don't see everything on screen.
Yeah.
He actually explains what's actually going on.
That's good.
Outside the screen, what we can see at home.
So he's giving you some of the strategy and the build-up.
That's right.
Because let's face it,
and
the
Dunstall
TV
does the same thing.
TV.
Dunstall's I don't mind. Very intelligent.
But sometimes he'll go on and talk about other stuff too.
He will, but.
But when you're watching on telly, you're only seeing a set piece of play, right?
Yeah.
You're only seeing a little set piece, and you're not seeing what players are doing off field.
No, that's right.
And that's what people then comment on. Oh, that person didn't give me touches. Yeah, but you're not seeing what he's doing off the ball. Like Fogg. Fogg was one I'll mention. Didn't kick a goal. But did bugger all possessions. Yeah. But he did a lot off the ball, and he had a lot of score involvements. Yeah. Not as much as Dougsie, but he did some important things, and he went the body.
4?
He went the body, 5 score involvements. But he went the body. And you know I love that.
He did. He put pressure on. And
that created turnovers and angry, distracted Caaarlton players. Another thing, can I mention this on the sidebar here? Can I move on? And I know we touched on it, but it sort of continued on as the Bomber Thompson thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just how that's all waxing and waning. Because notice now it's sort of stopped.
Yeah, it has.
Right, now, let's face it, the old, our mates down the road at the old Latte Bushrangers, Peppa Pig, right? Poor Peppa. Now, that was still in the news every day for how long?
Yeah, for 16 days.
Right. Thompson, what he's been allegations for and charged with.
It's the VFL.
And that's actually charged by the police. I was starting to feel sorry for him. This. Sympathy. And they're making excuses. James Hird came out, we're under a lot of pressure.
You put yourself into this pressure.
What about the poor bloody players? Look at Paddy Ryder, he had to go out and go to another club.
What about Melksham? What about...
all the ones, Crackery, all of them.
And you know what? I wouldn't be too surprised if the players who are still at that club who were part of that regime...
People are actually mentioning that, like your Heckles and your Hurleys, it's still affecting them. Yep. Because every time this gets brought up in the media... something's going to be pushing a pressure.
Maybe they should have had a change of scenery.
They should come here.
Could
have cracked them out.
I wanted Heckle. I did want Heckle.
Oh, who wouldn't?
But
seriously.
I don't
because
he's
stagnating. It's because he's stagnating and things aren't working the way they should. They're not playing their
And he needs to get rid of his hair and his beard.
They're not playing... I don't care about that.
If he wants to be a skipper, look...
No, that's his thing. That's fine. Be an individual, but let him play his natural game. Use their weapons. No. Use their weapons. What are they doing? No, they're trying to make players fit a certain game plan.
John Morsfeld doesn't have a decent tacticianist.
But they're also trying to make players play a certain game plan, not base the game around playing around their players. We've spoken about that many times.
Absolutely. They're trying to play like us.
Yeah.
They're trying to play like how the Crows play.
And they've got a lot of great players, but they're not us.
I think they're very overrated.
They've got some good players. It's like Giants got some great players too, but...
Yeah, I don't know.
They're still sitting 5th though.
They're sitting 5th, but...
You can't complain about that.
No, but when it comes to the crunch, they can't get it done.
At the moment. But we'll see. But anyway...
What do you mean?
Bomber Thompson,
the last 3 years they've had that many draws, it's not funny.
Yeah, well, we spoke about that last week.
That's not... I know.
The mental hurdle of it. But Bomber Thompson, I'm just saying that... because, you are very consistent, eh? Whinge about it every week. It's great. But Bomb Tom's thing is not in the media nowhere near as much. Now, if that was an SA-based person...
Imagine if that was, say, Neil Craig.
Oh, absolutely. You would never... That would just be funny because no one would believe it for starters. But do you know what I mean? It would keep brought up. And if it was someone that was no longer at the club, it would still be brought up. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Not who they base at their current club.
Make rumoured innuendo stories up.
So you know what? Be fair. And here's one comment on, mate. I'm just going to throw this in the air like this.
Yeah.
There's an NRL player that's been charged for inappropriately touching a woman.
Oh yeah, that term again.
And but it's called indecent assault, and he was charged by the police. Remember I said there's a thing about the wording? As soon as it got turned indecent assault, there's a charge, even though it's an inappropriate touching of a female or an unwanted touching.
Well, that's what they were fighting for with the AFL.
And, we don't know. We don't know that. That's a rumour.
So no, Tosh should come out and confirm that they wanted that changed.
They wanted the word what? That he actually said the word indecent assault?
That they want it to be
No, did he say...
On the footy show...
Did he use the words indecent assault? He would not.
No, he didn't, but...
Correct, so can't say
but
that.
he wanted he wanted a word changed in that statement before it was released.
Absolutely.
He confirmed that on the footy show.
Because otherwise it becomes a police matter.
So...
if that's what it is, because I can't see any other thing.
Well,
but
I can't see.
Anyway, move right along. He's playing football now. That rest has moved on. I mean, we've got the other one where there's a six-figure sum being paid to a woman. And do you see what I mean? Like the AFL...
Is that the one up in Western Australia?
Yeah. Now, you tell me that the clubs aren't going to sit there and go, what the hell's going on here? If that was Don Pike being accused of it, how much would that be in the media every day? How much?
Every bloody 2 hours.
2 seconds it would be there.
There'd be something written about it.
Yeah. Anyway, move right along. Cracked on bad enough.
Look, and that... Alright,
that's enough.
I just want to talk about Dane Swan. Did you hear Gil's
that was my other one. Yeah, inappropriate. If that was a woman player...
He said that he shouldn't have put himself in that situation anyway. No. That's what Gil said on radio.
Yeah, well,
what about the colleagues in the office who we had to terminate? Like,
let's lean it all in.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But also the fact that he put himself in that situation, if it was a female player that had been videotaped, do you think he would have come out and said that?
No.
So, sexism works both ways. You can't just go, he's a man.
That's what I'm saying.
Just because he did, let's face it, him and Clokey did dick pics, right? Sent them to people and then they got out.
In the magazines.
And they ended up in the magazines, right? That does
They're
not
mean...
mean...
attractive men, but...
No, not at all. But that does not mean he's guilty of that. Now, you can see he turns away when the camera's on him. Now, if that's filmed without his consent and it's distributed without his permission, why isn't she being paraded around? She recorded it. Why is he being paraded around?
Not the person he was having,
relations with. So the person that recorded it, why aren't they in the media? Yeah. Why aren't they in the media? Because Dane Swan doesn't need to be. Would that be correct?
It's a police matter, isn't it? Because they haven't given consent for it to be filmed.
So leave Dane Swan out of this.
Yeah.
Put the person that took the video footage.
I would have liked to see the video.
Them. No, I don't want to see that.
Big said he would have.
No, it's private. It's private.
Well,
if he went out and videoed it yourself, you're always going to leave yourself open to the element of someone distributing it. But if it was taken without your knowledge or your consent, then
don't put yourself in that. That's
what if you didn't know someone was videoing you?
I wouldn't.
What if you didn't know someone was videoing you and that got out into public dissemination? Would that be a different story?
Yeah, but you don't put yourself in that situation, though.
Who said that they did put themselves in that situation, Anthony?
Well, they could... It was in a pretty open area.
Yeah, I know, but what if...
Hello, you're fully naked.
People could think there's a photo. You might have been joking around and they...
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so, just, think before you speak.
No, but I'm just saying, you got to have a bit of responsibility.
Yeah, what do you want to do? Get up, butt naked, grab the camera, smash it?
That's what your bedroom's for.
But get the camera. I haven't even seen it. I don't even know. I don't want to know, to be honest.
No,
it's his private life.
I
know curious. Everyone gets curious and has a look. It's like when
you can't find it anywhere.
Everyone's going to look. Who's this chick now? How do we know it's Dane Swan? Really, Dane? Yeah,
tattoos.
Too many tattoos.
He's got tattoos.
But that's what. But anywho, that was enough sidebar. Thank you very much, Anthony. Announcements on Rory. You were listening to La Radio today.
Yeah, I was.
I mean, not that anything we don't know, but this was someone that usually comes up with a bit of gear.
Yeah.
What's his name? Steve.
Graham Cornter's mate.
So it's Graham.
So how about we just cut out the middleman and just get Steve on?
Instead of Kane. Come on, get 2 rooms and leave.
Just get Steve on.
Yeah,
we'll just get him on. Now, well, apparently
allegedly
this Steve's got he's got substance. Apparently this was going about Jake Lever, Steve last year that he was going.
Mm-hmm.
I've got some other insight for you as well.
Oh, okay. Is it for TwoCrows or for
later?
No,
it's for TwoCrows.
Oh, here we go.
It's alleged that Belinda and Rory Sloane are going back to Melbourne.
That's not hard to pick.
And Channel 7 Melbourne have given...
They've been chasing her for ages.
A pretty lucrative offer to Belinda, which will basically... substitute for what Rory will lose in money.
What, they reckon he's going to go for less money somewhere?
Like, come on. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Because the Crows will just match the offer. Now, come on, now, there's the go. If he's not getting much money, Crows will match the offer.
He's going to
get paid a Monty, right? He's going to get paid a Monty.
Well...
Stuffing ears annoying me. Yep.
Cornsy's heard that it's out of Collingwood and St Kilda.
I don't really care.
But who's the list manager at Collingwood? His former manager.
Yeah, I know, but that's
you
that's
can draw
what
that.
Are,
you can.
I can draw that conclusion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get some crayon out and connect the dots.
And also, this is another interesting thing.
Okay, is this based on any fact?
No, this comes from Steve.
Updates from Steve.
So when Jake Lever and the Adelaide Crows were doing the
it's going to put us in
contract
Don't
negotiations,
put us in a bad light.
I'm not.
Okay.
Jake Lever and his management group were saying to the Crows, well, allegedly, you're paying Josh Jenkins this amount of money, so I deserve this amount of money, basically. So when we play Melbourne in
Josh isn't getting paid. Oh, because Josh is only on about 400 or 500. Everyone thinks he's on huge money. He's not.
So when we play Melbourne in round 10, apparently him and Bernie, Jake Lever and Bernie, are going to get stuck into Josh Jenkins, and Jake Lever wants to play on him.
Good. Josh just puts his arm out and holds him off.
What's this got to do with Bernie?
Oh, because Bernie loves it. But anyone can predict. Bernie's going to come along and punch him.
Bernie's just a thug.
But think about this. Think about that statement.
Bernie Vince.
Who was rumoured that Jake Lever didn't get along with at the Crows? The big man himself.
Oh, Tex. Yeah.
Right. Who's Tex's best mate?
Yeah, Bernie. Mm.
So do you see Bernie and Lever being best mates?
No.
In fact, I'd see sort of the opposite. But Bernie loves getting in and
punching. But Bernie just likes to get in and be a thug. He's already had a $2,000 fine this year, so go as hard as you like, Bern.
No.
We'll just let this scoreboard tick
I just
over.
wish it was that we had a game here at home.
It's up in Alice Springs.
I know, but jeez, I wish it was here because I would.
We play them again, though, don't we?
Until I was bloody.
Do we play them again?
I think so. But I will yell and scream until I'm bloody and hoarse in the throat. Until I have naught but left in my vocal cords. He'll be up our end too. Well, you know what? For half a game he will be in. Just letting you know.
Yeah.
How clever am I working that out?
Shut up.
I know, what a dick, right? Just around the traps, just quickly. So we already know that. Round the traps, really quickly. Nick-nack, one game. What the hell? Nah. I honestly thought it must have been because they were playing Richmond, but they are playing a Melbourne team.
What is this MRO? What are they running?
Because chook raffle, that's what I'm thinking.
Because this Michael Christian comes out and says, look, we don't want you to bump, just tackle.
So he tackles.
So he tackles and he gets rubbed out.
I thought he got a free kick in the back. There was
That's fair. Give him a 50-metre penalty. Do it.
No, there was no 50-metre penalty.
But they should have just given it. It does not deserve...
No 50-metre penalty was
just
paid.
Give a free kick 50-metre penalty. It's done. He rolled him in the tackle, but the player was bloody concussed.
He dropped his legs forward. You have a look at the footage.
Oh, it was a good tackle.
Yeah, but he also pushed himself forward, make sure he got the free.
Yeah.
So it's a good tackle. It's in the back.
His head was swished and come back.
Yeah, but how many times have players had that happen?
It was a good tackle though.
It was a fantastic tackle. It was one of our boys.
If it was
Fogarty doing it, I'd be happy.
It was a good tackle.
That was a George Bracknell, that one.
But seriously,
what is the game coming to? That was just a hard tackle at the man. Did he have malicious intent? No. Or was it just a smashing tackle?
It was just a smashing tackle.
Crap. They should contest that.
I want to hear what Michael Christian... Oh, I think If
I'm West Coast,
if I'm Craig Vozzo and
contest that,
I'm
sucker.
Contesting it. It's only 10 grand. They can afford it.
Yeah, absolute rubbish. Do you want my whispers now?
Yeah, what's your?
What I'm hearing, could be wrong. I hear these things though.
Exclusively to TwoCrows podcast.
Just getting around.
TwoCrows podcast.
I'm hearing now. I heard this rumour a little while ago, so it's just sort of gaining legs now, momentum, and I think I maybe even mentioned it. No. Intel got. Speaking to people even.
You're in the know.
AFLW coach. I've already tweeted it out. So
yeah, you did tweet it out. Yeah.
One Bungie McLeod apparently signed to delivered. Here we go. It'd be interesting to see their new assistant coaches, if that's true. Disappointing, to be brutally honest, we don't have a female coach.
Now I'm annoyed with that, actually.
Because then it's just men. And I'm like,
Freo yet to a point. They might.
You break the mould and nominate a woman? That'd be nice. It's just sad. I think it's
they need to go and look at
But there's also another one of our compatriots, Peter Holden, popped out a tweet under the Aussie Rules female, which is what the new banner in that I do my little footy speech in now. Yeah. It's just the radio side of it. And they've even said, like, the AFL women, now if this was a men's game, this wouldn't happen. The new clubs apparently, allegedly, are being told, you know, given advice on their list management of who they need to chase and what they need to do.
Yeah.
For the new clubs. That's crap. Would they come into GWS and say, oh, this is who you got to pick the AFL?
No.
Would step into it? No. And you send memos out to coaches telling them how they should play the game.
Are they worried
and
about
what they should do?
Are they worried? Yeah, I get what you mean.
But you're not going to do it. Dog bites and never here. Make the game... No, that's just turning it... That is turning it into a spectacle too. And not a sport.
But...
I want to see... Let the game evolve naturally. They wanted to get it to this level in a short period of time. It's going to be like lingerie bloody football like they have in America. If the AFL keep bloody interfering like this, let the game evolve naturally. It's like they've wiped their hands of it and gone, oh, we had a great first year, now I don't care, we put in our 5 mil or whatever it is. Let's just pump more than 20 into another AFL club that'll do jack all with it and put their hands out for the next week. Yes, I'm on a roll. Yes, I'm on a rant. Do you know what I mean? I'm absolutely sick of it. Let the game evolve. Yeah, you know what? You'll have some people drop off, but how many young kids and young girls and young boys are getting around the women's game and enjoying it because it's more like grassroots football and it gives them an avenue, it gives them something to aspire to. It draws more women to the footy because they can sit there and go, sitting next to their dad, instead of the dad giving all the attention to the son because he might play football, they're sitting there watching, there's Erin Phillips, geez, I could be like her one day. You see Chelsea Randy, you see a Darcy Vesio, you know, you see a Frederick Traub going up there, you say, I can do that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
I rant out. I'll finish now.
I know what you mean.
I just had to get that out. I had to get out of my system.
The uncontrollable.
Well, no, they're just...
we're
paying for it.
They're being control freaks. That's what they're trying to do, Ellie. They're being control freaks.
It's like when someone says, I paid for that, and so now you must do what I say.
Yeah.
Bugger off. Just leave it alone. Let it evolve. Anyway, I've finished now, rant. Finished.
Yeah.
We better get into our
lineups. I need to speak about something. Everyone's talking about congestion.
Is that like sinus?
No, congestion around the ball.
Oh. Just let that go too. God. Change a rule a week. Sick of it.
I agree with BT. Now I don't agree with BT a hell of a lot, but I agree with him with this.
Really?
You know how the umpire...
check your temperature. Have you got congestion?
So you know the umpires, right? How they say rucks nominate.
Yeah.
Right, and they wait for the rucks to come in to contest the ball.
Yep.
By the time they do that, we've got every other player coming in. All the other players just coming in. So therefore, you're having congestion around the ball and the ball's going nowhere.
He's standing up and demonstrating this, man. I like it. Keep going.
Guys, I'm going to run out here. Like, you know how they ball it up
so what is it?
I'm coming out this way.
But what is it? So what do you want them to do instead? What do you want them to do instead?
I just want them to throw it up.
But then they don't know who the nominated rucks are.
Who cares? Just throw it up. Just throw it up. Get the ball in, just throw it up so and they can test the ball.
And then you've got second man up, third man up, which what they were trying to eliminate. And then you can't give a free kick because someone's interfered with the ruckman because you don't know who the ruckman are.
Who cares? Just ball it up because they were waiting. Previously, Ali, before they brought that, they stopped the third man up. It was they'd wait for the ruckman to come in and then someone would come in third man. If you get the ball and it's gone over the boundary line, just don't even wait. Just throw it up. Don't even wait. Just throw it up.
You need to know who the ruckman are. Otherwise you're going to get third man up. Because I can just
you're not going to have a third man up because the ruckman hasn't got there. As soon as it goes out,
what's the point of having a throw in?
It's just going to be a ground ball.
Why you agree? Just think for a moment that you agree with BT.
No, I agree with it because...
That's crap.
Well, why the hell do the ruckman need to nominate? Like, it takes time.
I've seen them. They do this to the umpire. It should be like this. It should be this. It should be this.
Yeah, well, if they
do that... wink. They should wink at the umpire.
Yeah, but...
That's quick.
But...
I can go like this. Like a silent auction.
But if the umpire doesn't see that and they just go up, they get paid at the free kick against.
How do you know I wasn't that's what I'd say. How do you know I wasn't the nominated one?
Well, they got to say.
Yeah. But
that they're going up.
Instead of going who's up, you say who's up once, and if only one person's nominated, that's the person that can go. You know how they do if you
just throw it up. Just Just throw it up and just...
I go, nominate.
Let the ball be uncontested.
As soon as they say nominate, if you don't put your hand up there in 1 second...
It takes like...
But how long do they wait, seriously?
Well...
How, okay, I've got the ball.
Well, it's long enough.
Okay, hang on. Ruck. Now they say ruck, don't
Nominate.
they? Nominate
ruck.
And then what do they do?
Mm-hmm.
How long do they wait?
And then,
how long do they wait before they throw the ball in?
4 seconds.
Right. What if you cut that down to 2 seconds?
Well, it takes time for the ruckman. You know they're a bit slow.
No, all they have to do is go nominate.
Well, that's what I'm practically saying.
But you need someone to nominate or give them an opportunity to. If the club does not nominate, you know what?
Because
it means one person can go up and they get a free shot. Do you think a club's going to dick around the next time it comes to a ball in?
Are they going to make sure? Exploit.
But then, do you think they're going to make sure they nominate? Oh yes, sir. They will.
Well, that's what they're doing now because they get paid. If they don't, they get paid a free kick against.
No, not if you
yes, they do.
Nominate. Only if you have someone that doesn't nominate go up.
Yeah, go up. Then they get paid a free kick against.
So that's why you have Sauce did it up by himself.
See, I like the third man.
Because you can... Yeah, but not every club can do it.
But it took away the genuine ruck.
I know I like the genuine ruck. I know
it's brought the ruckman back in vogue.
I love seeing ruck contests.
It's brought them back in vogue.
And no, but I like it. Who doesn't love watching a knick-knack or a Sauce going for the bloody ball?
That third man up rule has really, I think, really hurt the Bulldogs.
Ah, yeah, and Geelong.
Yeah. Because they used to do that a lot. Because they don't have a rule.
Did Sydney do it?
No.
But yeah, they did it a lot.
We didn't do it a lot.
No. But there's
we could do it now with Caaarlton and Greenwood.
Yeah, but I like the ruck. Leave the rucks alone.
I think they should bring it back. Honestly, just...
We'll agree to disagree.
Because there is a lot of congestion.
Come on, we're going to go.
Come on, we said this is going to be a short one.
Yeah, you did, and every week you're wrong. Round 8 lineups.
Well, you just had a big rant.
Yeah, I did too. I don't usually do that.
All right.
Round 8 lineups.
Where are we
outs for the Crows.
We haven't even done our tips.
Yeah, we'll get to that at the end. See the part where it says tips right at the end? So who's out? Millerer.
Yep.
Fogg.
Yep.
And possibly Galucci, we were predicting.
Yeah,
I don't want him out. I don't want him out.
No, I don't want him out.
I actually want to leave him in, just give him another run. But for management, everything else.
Yeah.
Because he was injured too, didn't he, in pre-season?
Yeah.
No, Galucci. He had a shortened pre-season as well.
Yes, he did.
So don't be surprised if he has a rest.
No, it wasn't a short. No. He did a full pre-season.
He did his jaw, remember? He had a big layoff before the pre-season started.
Yeah, he had that, but he did a full pre-season, but then he got injured in that, in one of the JLTs.
So what I'm saying is he might need a break like Nine being managed.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So that might, because he's played how many games now in a row?
That. Yeah.
How many games have he played in a row? 3?
Second.
No,
third.
Yeah.
Third.
So we'll see how he goes. But anyway, outs. Millerer with the pork-related incident. Fogg, these are the last two are based on ins. So Fogg and possibly Galucci. In we've got Sloane.
Yep.
Tex.
Yep.
And Boogie.
Yep. If Boogie's right to go and is
if
really
Boogie's not right to go, if the Crows saying he's being managed, so if he's being managed, he should be good to come back in. Correct?
I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt.
Well, he had a short pre-season like Tex. So Tex had a shortened pre-season.
He's only played 2 games though.
Tex had a shortened pre-season, got injured. So I think there's a possibility.
Well, they're learning, aren't they?
He's being managed to avoid an injury. But if he's out this week, he's got an injury. It's probably a hamstring. It's gonna be have to be swine related. They got the swine flu down there, hamstrings everywhere.
We've got plenty of them at the moment.
So Millerer, Fogg, Galucci, in Sloane, Tex, and Knight. Any others? We haven't got the full injury report yet from the Crows, have we? To see where the others are at?
No, Tuesday.
Because we're looking at Cardigan, Cheney, Gibson, Keith, Crouch, McPherson.
Gibbs is, I think...
and Brady Smith back running.
I know.
He even got involved in some of the training stuff out on the ground.
That was impressive.
I know.
Gets you
close. It's good, isn't it? Gets you bloody up and about. Gets you up and about.
Gets you going.
It does, definitely. Oppo, analysis and injuries, do we care? Big showdown coming up. Well, not so much a big showdown, it's just a showdown. They don't have as much passion for them as more, because they're another team. I don't rate them that well.
I don't rate them. I'm
not saying they can't beat us.
I don't know.
Showdown's its level playing field, would that be fair?
Yeah.
It is. Like, you can be top and bottom.
50-50, absolutely.
So,
but we've smoked in the last 5 showdowns. But
You never know in a showdown.
They might just come out with a plan that just puts us completely off.
Well, they're going to try and run us into the ground.
No,
their home crowd.
They're not that fit.
On a, what night is it?
Saturday night.
Saturday night, their home crowd.
Yep.
Feral Zone plus. McGarry Room's optional.
Dental rooms optional too.
It's going to be on Donkey Kong.
Crying rooms will be optional too.
Handing out towels. Salty pears everywhere. Oh God, I hope there's some salty pear fans. They get the excuses. The book of excuses is going to be big as the bloody 2017 telephone book. I'll tell you that much. But anyway, tips. Should we look at the tips?
Yeah.
Let's look at our tips from last week.
Oh yeah.
How'd you go, Ant?
I got 9 this week.
You did not, Anthony. You say it every week. How many did you really get?
7.
7. That's good. I got 8.
I'm going to get 9 this week.
Yeah, you keep going with that. Keep going with that. So have you got the teams there, please, Anthony? And we'll go through it.
Yep.
The games for next week.
Yep.
You got your phone there?
Yeah, I do. I'll just get it for you.
Oh, geez, you could have been prepared. You knew this was coming. Look at the list.
Oh, no.
Tips last.
Sorry.
Ah, that's right. I'll forget.
Sorry, Dale.
That's okay, Dance.
Oh, dear.
Well, let's have a go.
I need a cup of tea. Oh, this is a good Friday night game.
Oh, God, it's not another Losersville, is it?
Hawks Sydney.
Oh, where's that?
MCG.
Oh, probably.
I'm going
Sydney.
Hawks.
Sydney could win that one. Hey, okay, for me, I reckon actually Hawks could win too.
I like what the Hawks are doing.
I know,
That's
you
the
say
quickest...
that every week too.
Well, I've got a soft spot
I know,
for
you
them.
say that every week too.
You know, I can't even tell you.
No, you can't, because you probably told me already.
Probably. I'm going Hawks.
Will Buddy Franklin be back?
No.
What's wrong with him again? Foot.
Bruised foot.
Oh, they're painful to get back. Oh.
You want to go the Swans, don't you?
I do want to go for the Swans, because I really don't want the Hawks in there, but yeah, I'll go Swans, just because, why not? It's not at the SCG. That's why.
That's very true. Oh, good game.
Next
Giants, Eagles.
Where at?
Spotless. But they've got a few outs, Giants. Oh, this is a tricky one, Ali. This is tricky.
You'd like to think the Giants are going to bounce back.
Yeah, I'm going to go Giants. Just
because if they don't bounce back from that, that's danger signs. Danger.
I'm going Giants. Who are you going?
Yeah. I think I'll actually back you in there. We're just going to go a few rogue ones here, okay?
Oh, now this is a funny one. This one,
I
tipped him, and I'm going for the.
In one of the ones you got right or the ones you got wrong?
No, I'm going to tip this club, Caaarlton Essendon.
Are you picking Caaarlton for an upset?
Yeah, I'm going Caaarlton. I reckon this is going to be their first win of the year.
Where's it at?
MCG. Because for some reason, Brendan Bolton has a tendency to be able to out-coach Worsfold. In every game I've seen...
Have they always won?
Recently, they've won, yeah.
Is that the last 5?
No, not the last... No, since Worsfold and Bolton have been head-to-head.
Well, in the last couple of games?
Yeah.
You can guarantee me that.
Oh, you can go Essendon if you want to see the Bombers fly out.
I don't actually want them to, but I just keep thinking...
I'm going Caaarlton anyway.
They've lost Caaarlton and everything like that. And
yeah, but you just never know. You don't know what Essendon's going to rock up. They have not won a third quarter this year. And you know, according to John Worsfold, Ali, they're going to see sirens and they're going to have night sweats. Did you hear that in his press conference?
What about?
Oh, they're going to hear sirens and have night sweats.
Why, whatever.
Nightmares.
Whatever.
About their third quarters.
What, is that supposed to impress me?
Oh, I just found it stupid.
Silly, isn't it?
I laughed my guts out when I heard that. I thought, that's stupid. What do you want about Worsfold?
Oh, God.
You want to go
Mark
to Bombers?
Murphy, yeah, I'm going to go Bombers. They got to bounce back.
Bombers?
Oh, I'd actually like Caaarlton to win, to be brutally honest. You can write it down. I want Caaarlton to win, but I think Bombers will. They've been smacked around a bit.
Gold Coast, Melbourne. At the Gabba.
At the Gabba? Oh, yeah, because
I'm going to go Gold Coast because
because I want to death ride Melbourne, please.
They were amicable, very...
Amicable? Serviceable even.
Serviceable against the Bulldogs on the weekend. No, they play Melbourne at the Gabba, but I'm just talking about Gold Coast
Melbourne
last
play
week.
right away.
I don't know, I'm going Gold Coast.
Yeah, I actually, I'm going more with my heart than my head.
You're going Gold Coast?
Because Melbourne usually trounce Gold Coast looking at their history. Usually they smash them.
Yeah, but Gold Coast, remember they're very competitive this year.
Yeah, competitive. Yeah, almost pregnant. Go on. But
Where
yeah, I'll back in.
Come on, we've got to get this through. Got to watch.
Who's going for the Showdown?
Port.
Let's have a look.
Adelaide.
Go for Adelaide. I reckon.
Adelaide.
Oh God, the next one Eddie had.
Western Bulldogs. I'm going. You know what? I'm going Brisbane.
Yeah,
because they are not far. They are not far from it to click.
Almost pregnant.
Are
they almost pregnant?
I watched them against the Collingwood
that was
yesterday.
Up at the Gabba though, wasn't it?
It was impressive.
Do you reckon they play at Etihad? They play the fast
Yeah, they play all right. Well, they've got pretty quick players, so...
Okay, yeah, they've got Charlie Cameron. He
Brisbane?
likes Etihad. Yep. I'll go there.
Well, I think last time Charlie Cameron played on Etihad, he kicked 4 goals. So.
Yeah, let's go with that. Next one, I'll even know myself.
Fockers. Oh.
What'd you call them? The Fockers? Something, Meet the Fockers. They should have that as their theme song, Meet the Fockers.
Fremantle.
North Melbourne got another. Actually, this one might be not as easy as everyone thinks.
This is Richmond.
Richmond versus Kangaroos.
I'm going Kangaroos.
At Etihad.
Because they're due for loss, Richmond.
Hang on.
It's Etihad.
Richmond,
they don't know how to travel. Gee,
they haven't travelled before, have they? Yeah.
Last time they travelled was literally when we played them in round 2.
And that's the last time they travelled. Mind you, we're playing 4 at home, so.
So? We're an interstate side.
Yeah, true that. Oh,
we travel every second week.
Do you reckon the Kangaroos can get up and do it again?
I'm going friggin' north.
Death ride?
I'm death riding. No, it's
going to happen.
It all can't just be going so smoothly for Richmond.
If they get beaten at Etihad, they can't travel away from home. They can't win away from home.
Well, they've won 13 straight on the G, Richmond.
Yeah, but they're at Etihad. What's their score like at Etihad?
I don't know, Alan.
Let's have a look. I'm going to go have a look here, Ian. Richmond smashed them. Where was that? Where's Icon Park? Why would you go there?
Icon Park, that's it.
Richmond smashed them at Etihad.
Oh, Princess Park.
Bluntstone, North Melbourne. North Melbourne should ask to play at Bluntstone because they smoke teams down there, including us.
They should move to Tassie.
North Melbourne at the MCG.
I think Tasmania deserve
Good they do. Etihad, actually Richmond's beaten them the last couple of times.
Doesn't matter, I think we're free. I think
okay, fine.
Who are you going for, Richmond?
Yeah.
Yeah, go the Tigers.
Yeah.
We're going a few different this week, Ali.
I'd love North to win though.
We like tipping against each other.
I do, because I like just beating you. Men kick a goal. Magpies versus Geelong. Ooh.
Geelong.
Yeah. Although it would be funny for Collingwood to win. I'm just putting that out there.
Well, they've actually had a pretty good recent history against the Cats.
Let's say you say these things, then I go in and check and find it's quite the opposite. Geelong won. Oh no, there's Collingwood won. You're right. Do we go the Pies? Do we go the Cheeky? Collingwood?
Put a...
Ooh. Yeah.
I wasn't making shit up, Ali.
Yeah, but stop swearing. The Collingwood actually done alright against them at the MCG.
Yeah, they have.
But we're still going to go Geelong?
Yeah, they got Ablett back.
Yeah, Ablett. Okay.
Yeah. You going Geelong? I'm going.
Yeah, I think I will.
I used to have a big soft spot for the Cats.
Yeah, now they're just full of flogs.
Now they're just flogs.
Yeah. There's reasons for that. They're just love childs, that's all. We got anything else
I don't like
to
their
talk about?
coach.
Yeah, that's probably the main thing, actually.
He's such a supporter. Hey.
No, he's No, he's not. He's just
although Pikey was getting pretty animated in the box. He was very...
I don't mind animation in the box.
He was getting... Do you know what I love?
Quick, we're going to wrap this up.
No, we're going to wrap this up. Alright.
What do you love?
Thanks, guys. No, it's alright. I'll show you when we off air.
Oh, you're going to show me something that makes you smile. Fair enough. Okay. But we've got the tips done. We've got the ladders sitting there. So just the top 8: Richmond, West Coast, Crows, Hawthorn, GWS, Cats, North Melbourne,
and
Sydney, and Port Adelaide 11th. No, we want Melbourne and 10th just for death riding purposes. Melbourne at 10th. We want them to drop down to about 13.
I reckon they'll finish 12th, Melbourne.
What did I say? 13. I went 13. You went 12. I reckon we're around the mark. And they'll probably finish 11 just to shit us.
Pisses off.
That's right, that's fine. Okay then, mate. Well, we should wrap this up.
Yeah, let's
get this up. Get the podcast up. Get it up tomorrow. Have a great night, people. News always breaks after we've recorded our podcast, so stay tuned for exciting things when we play catch up next week. Good night for me.
And it's good night for me, Ali.
Oh, he doesn't even know the joke, does he? Okay, peeps, rock it out. With your socks out.
Rock out.
Good night, Two Crows fans. Hashtag Two Crows.
Listen, like, follow, share, and
retweet. Thank you very much. Brought to you by Two Crows Podcast.
Stretching your quad? Uh-oh. Are you sure you should be walking on it, Erin?
Morning, Erin. How's the quad? You limping a bit? Oh.
Morning, Erin. How's the quad? Oh.
Morning, Erin. How's the quad? Aww.
Jeez, where's Randall off to? What the hell has happened here? It looks like a war zone. Renee, what the hell's going on?
It's Erin, sir. She's done her quad.
Send out an urgent memo and get everyone in a team meeting right now, stat. First I have to deal with the camp story, and now this. What the bloody hell is going on around here? Okay everybody, listen up. There's this news story that's broken that we're all involved in some kind of cult. Have you read that?
Sir, yes sir!
Do you think we are a cult?
Sir, no sir!
Right. I'm glad I got that sorted. It's really important that you read that memo, okay? No one is to ask Flip about her quad. She's losing it. Do you understand?
Sir, yes sir!
Bloody hell, Phil. What happened to you? Didn't see the memo, Mr. Fags. I'll be right, sir. Geez, Harps, you should really get that looked at by a doctor. Randall! And what's the go with Randall? Oh, ever since that mystery head knock against Collingwood, she keeps thinking she's trying to run onto the field and I'm trying to tackle her, so she keeps running away from me, Mr. Fags. Well, you better catch her, Phil. She stops to eat often enough. I mean, what diet is she on today? I don't know, Mr. Fags. I think it's soy textured protein this week. Oh, jeez. Another vegan. Well, okay, folks, that's it for the meeting. And remember, everybody, stay away from Phillips, and Randall's still on the loose. Rob, chap here, speak to me. Rob, you know who I am. We're going to go have a meeting. I have a cunning plan. We've got the power to win. We'll never give something. Oh, who could that be? Michelangelo. Who? Andrew Fagan. I'll be right there. Out my way. Okay. Oh, as I live and breathe, Erin Phillips, daughter of the Port Magpie champion Greg Phillips. Erin, how's the quad? Oh.
Brought to you by Two Crows